Now that we're looking here in Champaign right now at the State Farm Center. Very nice night for it here in central Illinois. After a March Madness year, we're cooling off nicely tonight. 34 in Champaign, 32 in Decatur, it's 34 in Lincoln. Tonight we're dropping down into the upper 20s out there. We'll see a low of 27 with a mostly clear sky. As we look ahead, there's lots of sunshine into the weekend. The first day of spring is tomorrow. That brings some mild temperatures, but spring rain is in the forecast. We'll have the details on that as WCIA 3 News at 10 starts right now.
Now on WCIA 3 News.
There have already been a few upsets in the NCAA tournament, but the Illini had no problem taking care of business. And while there's a lot of buzz about the men's tournament, what about the women? Why some viral pictures have fans calling out inequality. And basketball isn't the only sport on people's minds because high school football has more than just players excited.
You're watching your local news leader. This is WCIA 3 News at 10.
Illini Nation in Indy cheered Illinois on to victory in its first NCAA tournament appearance in 8 years. Good evening, I'm Jessica Coons. Paul is off tonight. The Illini are on to the second round after beating Drexel by 29. It's the second largest margin of defeat ever in an NCAA tournament game for Illinois, who now faces Loyola on Sunday. The Ramblers beat Georgia Tech today. We'll have much more on the Illini coming up a little bit later in sports. Now, when most people hear March Madness, their first thought goes to the men's tournament, but what about the women's tournament? WCIA 3's Bryce Bument has more.
It's something that we've had to deal with forever.
March Madness has begun, but it's looking differently for the men than the women. Photos quickly went viral of the men's bubble versus the women's bubble. Former U of I basketball player Kiara Morris says this is something women athletes have to deal with constantly.
People just have in their head that because this is a man's sport, women can't do it successfully.
Morris says she was disappointed but not surprised by the inequality. She said women's sports just aren't noticed as much as men's.
When we think about women in sports, I don't think people understand the talent that is on the women's side, right? I think it's just a stigma of men play sports and women do other things.
But this doesn't discourage players headed to the collegiate level.
I don't think it's really fair because I think it's just as big of a deal to the girls as it is to the boys, and they work just as hard.
Erin Hoopt is committed to play Division I basketball with Mercer University. She's still excited to play at the collegiate level, but she says it's disappointing to see the inequality.
Well, I know the boys, they do bring in a lot more money and stuff, but I think they should try to make it at least a little more equal.
Morris says the stigma around women's sports can change. She says women play the game differently, not worse, but people just need to give it a shot.
Because we are still truly happy for their successes and what they bring to the sport as well. But in the same conversation, I think it is important to bring up women.
Morris says she was extremely excited for the men's Illini team today. The NCAA did issue a statement on Twitter. That statement is on our website. You can check that out. Women's March Madness starts on Sunday. It's been a long time coming, but high school football is officially back. Things, of course, look a little different. Football games can only have 20% capacity. In Monticello tonight, they were allowed to have 600 home fans. Spectators were asked to social distance and wear masks. But even with limitations, everyone involved was just excited for the return.
It was electric. The kids have just been dying to get back on the courts, on the fields, on the tracks. So this is a big day, and these kids work year round, and they look for their senior year, and they finally get the opportunity to play.
The opposing team had 100 tickets, and all of the tickets did not sell out. More workers have been added to the vaccine eligibility list in Illinois. It now includes higher education staff, government workers, and media. Those groups are eligible starting Monday. Then on the following Monday, restaurant workers, construction workers, and religious leaders will be eligible, and they will join the millions of people who have been vaccinated. The total number of doses given out so far in Illinois is around 4.5 million. More than 135,000 doses were given out yesterday, and more than 13% of the state's population is fully vaccinated. As for the latest case numbers, more than 2,300 were announced. Another 12 people have died. The positivity rate raised slightly to 2.8%. A toddler in Springfield died after being bitten by her family's dog. This happened last night near Indiana and Dayton Avenues. An autopsy was scheduled today for the 1-year-old girl, and an online fundraiser is set up for the family. Here's an update. Springfield police have made an arrest in a deadly shooting. This happened Monday near East Griffiths and 9th. 28-year-old Clinton Shores is accused of killing Daniel Kinney. He's charged with murder, home invasion, attempted armed robbery, and being an armed habitual criminal. If convicted, he faces life in prison. Here's a follow-up on the search for a missing man. State police say they are expanding their search area. Daniel Crosby of Carterville was reported missing a year ago yesterday. He was last heard from on February 27th, 2020, when he was in Pana. State police say they are now looking at an area near the Tri-County Fairgrounds. If you have any information on his disappearance, you're asked to contact state police. Well, the Illini had no problem against the Dragons in the first round today. What they had to say on moving on in the NCAA tournament. Plus, the team is excited to be dancing, and their fans are even more thrilled for them. And I'm thrilled because tomorrow is spring.
You're right about that here. I'm getting caught like, how many more hours of winter left? 6 more hours?
Welcome to the 10
yeah,
or the 11 p.m. newscast.
It's late. We're ready for that here. But hey, look at this. It's technically one day on the calendar, but tomorrow at 4:37 a.m. is when spring officially starts. So less than 6 hours. How about that? Can't wait for it enough here. We'll talk about the nice spring weekend we've got ahead coming up after this.